When I hear about advocacy, I think of social work. I feel like that is the basis of what social work is, the core value of it. It's what and why we do what we do. Um, we want to help those of either lower social and economic statuses, different cultures, suppressed individuals, those that don't have and need items, we want to help them. And it's through advocacy that we do this. And it's when I think of advocacy, I think of education. I think of educating the individual when they come in to see us, when they have a need, educating them on resources, what's available for them, educating them if they come in for mental health and what their mental health is and their diagnosis and what that means for them and what to expect in life. It can be educating those about substance use and how that has led to certain things in their life, which can be either homelessness or poor medical health or physical health. It could be loss of job or things like that. And then educating those individuals and helping them better their lives and helping them to overcome their addiction through individual counseling and group counseling and sometimes, medication if they need to be a residential detox treatment. It is educating them and helping them as they start making progress in their recovery and their health and helping them advocate for themselves and also getting them into housing and employment so that they can be productive members of society. I was speaking with a city council member yesterday, and we were discussing our community's need for homelessness and how there's a new homeless commission that was established, and that he has seen that many people don't understand that throwing people into encampments or creating studio apartments in old hotels is not going to fix homelessness. There's underlying issues and there's underlying reasons as to why an individual is homeless. Past traumas or childhood traumas, um, them being addicted to substances, them having mental health that's undiagnosed, poor medical care or poor physical health disabilities that have caused them to no longer be able to work, so they can't afford housing. It's fixing those issues for an individual. It is understanding that those are the underlying reasons that have led to homelessness that we need to work on in our community and work on improving in order to help solve the homelessness problem. It's not going to be moving people out of city limits because it's an eyesore to see and making it difficult for people to come into town for the services that they need, whether that be mental health, their doctor's appointments, whether it's if they're, have a substance use disorder and they're trying to get treatment and have counseling appointments, moving them further away where they struggle with transportation and getting in and breaking down that or creating another barrier is what's going to be the problems. We need to break down those barriers and improve services to them, and that's how we will fix this issue. And he and I had a long discussion about this, and it was wonderful to see an individual on the city council. He's newly elected because our town has wanted to see a change, and he's there to advocate for that. But him understanding just all the pieces that come into just one social factor, it's not just a cut and dry black and white picture. And I appreciated that, and I appreciated his viewpoint, and that this is what he's bringing, and he's educating his own council members on this too. And it was a wonderful conversation, and he and I both geeked out about the topic. It's something I'm near and dear about. It's what I do for work, and it's one way I feel like I can help my community is by helping those of our most needs find the treatment in substance use is what I primarily work in, but get the treatment that they need for mental health, get their in to see their primary care providers, helping to fix the whole person, and then giving them the resources that they need to improve their life, get their life stable, get their um, get their feet under them, and get healthy, and then they can start working, being productive members in the community again by finding employment, by finding housing. And I've seen so many wonderful stories of this happening, but it's those basic supports and giving, finding and helping people with those basic life necessities, food, housing, transportation. It's those things that we need to fix in order to fix the overall community, to improve our community. And that's ultimately what he and I were discussing. And it was nice to see that someone gets it in our small town here in Southern Oregon.